So now this is my new purple interceptor or purple vector right here. Look at this. Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and today I'm going to show you how to build your own custom ship in No Man's Sky, because with the new Orbital update, not only did we get amazing new space stations, but we also got the ability to build a ship. Now, there's a few things you need to keep in mind. Number one, you cannot customize a pre-existing ship. So I can't take this fighter that I have right here. I cannot customize it, like change the colors, change the wings, nothing like that. What you can do, however, is build a brand new ship from the ground up with pieces that you have from ships that you have scrapped. So this, in my opinion, this actually promotes more ship hunting, because now you're looking for specific parts that you want. So, like for instance, if I want to make a fighter like this, but I'm like, I really like these wings, I want these wings, you actually have to claim the ship, bring it back to a space station, and scrap it, and then remove the wings. That way you can use them for later on. I really love that. It promotes it. The other thing that it does is it changes up the fact that you can see, like this one is one I've claimed. It's a crashed ship, but you see how it says it's authenticated, meaning this is a natural ship. I did not build it. I did not do anything to it. This is a natural ship. If you build one, it will not have the authentication on it. That way you know, oh, this is a natural one, or you have one that is a quote-unquote built or custom ship. So it's very cool. But let me show you how to do that. So on the brand new space station, look at this thing. It's so beautiful. But towards the back, right underneath where the new station core is, let's head all the way back here. We have a new ship customizer, the ship fabricator. Now, if you get in here, you're going to see a whole bunch of options. Number one, you'll notice that we have a fighter here. You can change that by going down here. You hit left bumper, right bumper, or L1 and R1 if you're on PlayStation. And it'll switch. Now we're at a hauler. Now we're on the explorer. Now we're back to fighter. So you can only make one of three. You cannot make a sentinel. You cannot make a shuttle. You cannot make an exotic. You can only make one of these three at a time. So you're kind of limited. Hopefully in the future we get the an update that will give us more ships. But right now, you're locked into three. Now you'll notice at the top here, you have your fuselage. That's like your nose, your cockpit. You have a reactor core. This is what is going to set the class of your ship. Depending on your reactor core, it could be a C class, a B, an A, or an S class ship. Then we have our wings. And then we have our thrusters. So these are all pieces we need to put in here to make our ship. And then you're going to have different options for different things, like your hauler. There you go. Cockpit, reactor, wings, thruster. And then the explorer. You have left wing, right wing, hull, reactor. So you can actually choose to have two separate wings on your explorer if you're a crazy person. I need all of my ships to be symmetrical, so I need to have both wings be the same. If you're one of those people that like two different wings, you can totally do that. They allow you to do that, and you can claim each individual wing if you want to. So let me show you how that works. So I have my main ship. Oh my god, did we just get a we just got an exotic to land? Are you kidding me? All right. Well, we have our crashed ship that I claimed. So this one I'm gonna scrap. So I don't want to keep it. It's just trash. I just claimed it. Let's come over here to the ship scrapper. We need to destroy it because we want the pieces from it. So then you go at the option. You'll notice there's a new option called Begin Salvage Analysis. So this basically scans your ship and lets you know if you're allowed to extract a piece from it. Again, we cannot do a sentinel, we can't do a solar. So if you bring one of those here and you try to scrap it, it will not give you the option to get a customization module. It will not let you do that because we cannot build those ships. And keep in mind also, When you extract a customization module, you lose all the money. You will not get any money from it if you do that option. You just get the wing or the cockpit or the engine from it. You only get the part, you do not get the money. So you're losing out money. So I would highly recommend finding crashed ships because they're absolutely free. They don't cost you anything to claim. If you go and buy a ship for like 10 million and then you try to get the wings off of it or the engine, it's basically going to lose you 10 million. You don't get any money from that. So keep that in mind. We're going to get our extract customization module. And now it'll let you say, hey, look, what do you want? The cockpit? You want the wings? You want the engine? This is where I wish they would show you a better picture on this kiosk because you have to remember what it looks like. What does that thing look like? You remember what it looked like? It had the wings. It had the... you know what? We're going to salvage the engine. I want the mono engine, the single thruster engine. I want that. Scrap process confirmed. Selected module will be added to customer exosuit automatically. Visit the fabricator to assemble it. So now we've gotten our module. So look at right there in our inventory. We have a mono thruster. This is one piece. Again, you can sell it if you want to, but I don't know why you would. We're building a ship out of this. So this is one piece. And remember, we need 3. We need the wings, we need the cockpit, and we need the engine. Plus, we need a reactor. Now, the reactor is not found on any ships. Instead, what you have to do is you have to go all the way up to the 2nd floor on a space station. Because now, the ship upgrade terminal, which is right here, that's where they sell the ship upgrades. If you talk to this person, this alien, he will sell you a reactor. And every system or every station will be able to, sell you the different reactors. So they're right on the top. You can get a C class, a B, an A, and an S class. Keep in mind, they will be different prices. Look at that. 12,000 for an S class ship. 6,500 nanites for an A class. So you're going to need to bring some nanites here. You don't need any nanites for anything else, but you do need it to purchase these. You can't get these anywhere else. They don't show up, as far as I know, they don't show up anywhere. You have to buy them. So we're going to make an S class. So we're going to spend 12,000, buy one. And now it's gone. If you come back in 2 hours, it will resupply, but you might as well just go to a different space station for that. All right, so now we have our reactor, but we need our other pieces. Thankfully, because I'm a crazy person, I have been scrapping ships and getting parts all day. So I put them in my X-Wing. So my X-Wing has a few different parts. You can get a whole bunch, but let me show you all the cool stuff in the Fabricator. Let's go back in the Fabricator. Now we're gonna make our ship. It doesn't matter which piece you put in first. It doesn't really matter the order or anything like that, because you are selecting which pieces you want. So fuselage. This is the cargo or the cockpit. Look at this. You can put anything in here, but you have to have the pieces. You have to have the part. They won't let you put something in there if you don't have it. So I have 2 right now, but I mean, look at all these. Look at all these options here. You get all the different options for a fighter, and they're going to be different for an explorer. So if I go over here to the explorer, let's do a hauler. I picked up the engine, right? Remember? You need each individual piece for that ship. So if I scrap a fighter, I cannot use the fighter engine on a hauler. You need a special hauler engine. So you can't mix and match and use different pieces. They are locked into that ship type. So look, I don't have any engine here. I don't have any cockpits. I got nothing. I don't have anything for the hauler. I did not scrap any haulers. So I cannot make a hauler ship. I cannot forge my own. I have to do a fighter. And then if I slap one down, you see it replaces the tip right there. So that is our first module. And then we get our wings. Let's do our awesome hard frame. But again, remember, you can put anything in there. If you don't like it, take it out. And any wings you have, I mean, look at this. Look at all these different types of wings. All of them. They're insane. All these different wings are awesome. Every variation you can think of. Gull wings, there you go. You want your swept wings, there you go. Look at all these different types of wings you can get, but you remember you have to go find them and scrap that ship. You're sacrificing a ship to get the parts from it, which is freaking awesome. Anyway, let's slap on a wing here. So there you are. There are my wings, but I need my thruster, my engine. So I have a mono thruster. They have two of them because one is in my suit inventory and one is in my ship inventory. There's technically the same engine. So there we go. Now we're almost complete, but remember, we need a reactor core. We went to the space station, or we went to the market, the nanite marketplace to get the upgrade. And so I have an A class, but I also have an S class. Let's put the S class in there. So now, in the last step you have to do is you have to color your ship. You can choose whatever color you want. Look at this. And I will tell you, these markers up here, you get your matte, which is your normal finish. But if you want to go a little bit better, go to your metallic. Because your metallic will have more panels on it that are metal. Notice on the wing, there's that one panel that's grayish, almost like a black. If I switch over to matte, there you go. Boom. Very awesome. So if you have metallic, and let's say, you know, because purple is the best color, let's make it all purple. Look at that purple fighter. Freaking awesome. And this is my ship. Speedy Sun JE1. Now, I wish they would tell you what the stats are here. But don't worry. If you don't like the stats, you can always back out. So let's assemble it. This is not final. Let's assemble it. Insert additional components to finalize. So we're done. You don't have to add anything in here, but you'll notice it gives you the inventory slots here. Look at that. Oh, that supercharge. That's really, really good. I like that. Supercharge is really, really good on this. But if you don't like it, you can say, hey, you know what? Actually, this thing, I don't like the stats over here. These kind of suck, so I'm gonna leave. And then, hey, I want to switch out the wings. I want to, actually, you know what? I want the better wings. I want the awesome vert wings right there. Boom. And again, you want to assemble it. And now you'll notice it changed. All changed just because we switched out the wings. So you can mix and match. I am the master of the moon now. So yeah, just keep in mind, if you change out different parts, you might get different stats. You probably will. So kind of test it out. Put on different wings if you like. Look at that. That's a pretty good looking fighter. I like that. So it's like the purple. It's not the golden vector. It is the purple vector. Pretty awesome, right? And then if you proceed, this is where you have to keep in mind that you can only have 12 ships. Only 12. So I can add to the collection because I have less than 12. I scrapped a couple. But if you're at 12, if you're at your maximum, you're going to have to swap it out. You can only have 12 ships, which kind of sucks. But you can do that. Or you can just add to your collection, Master of the Moon. And so it tells you all the stats on it. So compared to my my Sentinel with all my upgrades in it, of course it's not going to be as good. How is damage potential higher? That's crazy. All right, well, let's add to my collection. So now this is my new purple interceptor, or purple vector right here. Look at this. It has a 99 on the side. I like it. Well, let's jump in this baby. And that's it. That's how you would make your own ship now. Very, very awesome. I absolutely love it. The fact that you can make your own custom ship is so freaking awesome. You can choose the colors of it. We finally have true purple ships. I've been waiting years. I've been waiting years for this. Hopefully that kind of helped you out and showed you the process of how you can get it done. So I really like the combination of, hey, look, this ship is more like customized, but you need to go ship hunting to find the pieces. And again, look at that. There's no badge of authenticity, so that you know I built this ship. Now, I mean, obviously, there's no purple ships naturally in the game, so of course, this is going to be an unnatural ship. But there you go. I love it. It is so freaking awesome. I have my purple ship finally, after years of waiting. Hopefully you guys liked the video. If you did, hit the like button, and I will see you guys in the next one.